just one.
Dave and Bruce here, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Friday night basketball. It'll be the Sacramento Kings facing off against the Golden State Warriors. And now our broadcast swings out to Oracle Arena, where Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr have the call.
And a look at the dazzling arches of the Bay Bridge and beyond it, San Francisco. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Next to me in the booth are Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And one of the players will be watching this one closely, Andrew Bogut.
Their whole defense is better just with him being out there, Kevin. His ability to know exactly what's going on, to communicate, to be in the right position. And he's a great example for his teammates to follow.
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength. And he uses it every time down the court.
The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento. And so with the loss, that gives each team one win apiece in this series. Both teams want this one badly.
And it's hard to point out anything that they did well in that loss. I mean, the game never got out of hand, but they were pretty shaky across the board.
And Steve, you know how optimistic and positive I am, and I had a tough time finding anything positive either. I mean, my goodness, they did keep it somewhat close. I guess that's the best I can say at this point.
Well, what's the old saying? If you can't say something nice about someone, don't say anything at all.
Vasquez can't get it to go. Look at the last game for Sacramento. It was a win against the Suns.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
And here's Vasquez after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 6. Fades back. And it comes off the front of the rim. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. 6-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And you don't need to dig too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost the game. I mean, their shooting percentage was abysmal.
You know, sometimes we talk about the defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, but it seemed that night they got in their own heads, couldn't get out of their own way as they lost confidence at the offensive end.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Iguodala off the bench from Bogut. Iguodala dishes to Bogut. Parker with the steal. The Kings have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Thornton, and he converts the layup.
This is first bucket for this offense. 1 of 4 to start the game.
Kings on D. Bogut sends a screen for Curry. Right side Curry. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, just a moment ago, Mark Jackson and I were able to chat. He told me he's wary about how they'll contend with DeMarcus Cousins inside. He said he's a beast in there, no doubt about it. Size, length, strength, and a ton of skill. The talent is really off the charts with him. And guys, he knows it won't be easy to muscle Cousins away from the rim. But he said that's what they've got to find a way to do. It won't be easy.
Thanks again, Doris. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Jason Thompson is checked in for Sacramento.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Here's Vasquez and Bogut with the block. Iguodala outside. Randall passes to Curry. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Curry's got 8 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Thompson. Steph Curry with the rebound, and it's the Warriors' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not along much. And Thompson throws it down.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Now, here's Thornton. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Vasquez kicks to Patterson. Vasquez with it. Pass to Thornton. Shoots. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Thornton's got his second basket of the night. Warriors leading by 8. And Curry, here we go. Iguodala. Thompson for the triple. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson. Another shot. He lays it in. Thompson's got 6.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing him to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Here's Vasquez. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Thompson off the pick from Randall. Thompson against Thornton. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The pass to Randall. Soft touch of the pass.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. There was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Thompson. He's guarded by Thornton. It's Thompson off the drive. Back to Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Pocket 4. Fades. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. Tries it again. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Outside Curry. Feeds to Thompson. Iguodala outside. Iguodala off the pick from Randall. Iguodala's drive. Passes to Randall. He feeds it to Curry. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, that's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
He passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Shot is off. Great D that time from Patterson. Here's Thornton. Rejected by Randall. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Launches a three. Curry can't get it to go. The Kings trailed by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break. The Warriors, #1.
Kevin, the writing is on the wall, and it's time to get serious. This team has been putting up big numbers. Nothing can give a team focus like the realization that at the end of the season is fast approaching.
Ilyasova, who's checked in for the Warriors. And so Thompson nails both of them. Warriors leading by 6. Ilyasova sets a screen for Curry. Shot off the pin. Here's Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. And the basket by Thornton.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Golden State's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Iguodala off the pick from Randall. Iguodala against Parker. They need this one. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And it's blocked by Curry. They push it up 4 on 3. Thompson passes to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through. Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
And Baramute is checked in for Patrick Patterson. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Ilyasova is screen on Parker. Curry attacking. And there's a whistle that goes on Luke, Richard, and Baramute. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Travis Outlaw's checked in for the Kings. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Curry. There's the triple. Another miss by Curry.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
And the Kings making a change here. McCallum's checked in. Here's McCallum. The feed to Mbah-a-Moute. The dish to Thompson. The fader. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, one of the reasons I like Jason Thompson is he's not afraid to be physical inside. He loves to chase down loose balls, get offensive rebounds, constantly fighting his opponent for position.
Yeah, very much a workman-like approach to playing in the post from Thompson. He just puts in his time each game and comes away with some nice numbers. And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. The kick out to Ilyasova. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And the dunk by Barnes. Those guys, that Olay defense, just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Now here's McLemore. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And McCallum kicks to Mbamute. Uncovered. The Warriors pull it in.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Mills can't hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
McLemore. Dishes to Thompson. Kicks it to Mbamute. Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. And another three for Golden State.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here is Outlaw from past the arc. McLemore, no good. Here's Bazemore. He kicks to Ilyasova. Thompson, covered by Outlaw. Pass to Mills.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Jason Thompson. That one misses. Warriors leading by 5. Mills gets the screen from Ilyasova. Mills dishes to Bazemore. Another three for Golden State.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Got a piece of it. And there's the pass to McLemore. He dishes it to Mbamute. Pass to Cousins. Lock at 6. Hits the jump hook. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. There's the screen. Bazemore passes to Barnes. And Bazemore kicks to Mills. Feeds to Bazemore. Pass to Mills. The dish to Thompson. Pulls up, high post, and it's Golden State with another.
He is just tearing it up this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
The Kings trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Let's go. Offensive rebound. And Mbamute can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting around 46% at this point. Here's Barnes. With the second effort, he feeds it to Mills. Back to Thompson from downtown. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's McLemore. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The kick out to Ilyasova. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 8. And will return shortly.
Tune in next Sunday, March 8th. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. It's the real deal.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
It's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. J.J. Redick is out there with Jimmer Fredette. Then it's McLemore. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Mbamute in at the four-man position. Barnes dishes to Bazemore. There's the feed to Ilyasova. He passes to Mills. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And Mbamute defended by Bazemore. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Mills. And the Kings making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Here is Ilyasova. Last time out he had 13 points. Here's Mills. Great touch on the 16-footer. Mills has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Now here is Fredette. He's guarded closely. McLemore dishes it to Patterson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Warriors leading by 8. Bazemore passes to Barnes. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Ilyasova kicks to Mills. Pass to Ilyasova. Barnes. Ilyasova sets a screen for Barnes. Into Ilyasova. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pocket 2. Bazemore gets the bucket.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Doubled by Bazemore. Redick with the three. That's good. Redick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this. Good. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The tray, and it's blocked by Barnes. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
There are always some very sneaky defenders on the wings in the NBA. And since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Andre Iguodala, number 1.
Well, with the kind of defense he plays, he really gives his team someone to lean on at that end of the floor.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pressure off the big guys because he can thwart penetration just with his active hands. I mean, his feet are good, but it's the active hands that dissuade passes inside.
Parker's shot is off.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Kicks it to Bogut. Now the pass to Bazemore. Screened by Bogut. He dishes it to Curry. Bogut the pass to Curry. He kicks it to Bazemore. From the line, again, Golden State. And here's Fredette. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Thornton. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. 6th in rebounding, 8th in lowest turnovers per game, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Warriors. That's good. Vasquez has got his second basket of the night.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. Such a good finisher, he needs more than one guy to defend him. Take a look at what Curry's done. He's got 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
Free throw good by Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. The Kings trail by 13. Now here's Vasquez. 9 points last game out. Passes it to Parker. Feeds it to Reddick. Back to Parker. Just 5 on the clock.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Now Curry. 23 points for him the last game against Houston. Curry gets the screen from Ilyasova. Iguodala left side. Back to Curry. Goes up on the high post. Another miss by Curry. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Vasquez kicks to Parker. Now the dish to Patterson. Thornton. Parker outside. Takes a 3. And the shot is good. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Warriors leading by 8. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Dishes it to Curry. Outside Curry, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Parker dishes to Vasquez. He passes it to Thornton. There's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Some good matchups. And I'll tell you the one I had my eye on is the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a good matchup.
Here's the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Ilyasova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Kings trail by 11. Timeout called by the Kings. In the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking out Sacramento. Right now, quite a ways down below.
Right now, looking at the Warriors, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark, no doubt about it. This is an elite team playing at a very high level right now.
Thornton, no good.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And Iguodala drops them both.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Ilyasova passes to Iguodala. Buries the long-range jumper. Iguodala's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point line.
Vasquez kicks to Patterson. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Screen by Bogut. And stolen by Patterson. Here's Thornton, and it's blocked. Curry with it. He's got 10. The three-pointer, no good.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
The feed to Bogut. Pass to Ilyasova. Iguodala outside. And stolen by Thornton. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Sacramento. Poked away. It's Curry outside. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Bazemore dishes to Iguodala. Barnes, screen on Parker. 6 to shoot. From deep, Ilyasova. Good on the shot. Ilyasova's got 6 points.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Here is Vasquez. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And it's sent back by Barnes.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The drive by Iguodala. Curry. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points coming off three-pointers. Somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Warriors leading by 16. Iguodala to Bazemore. Left side, Curry. The pass to Ilyasova. Back to Curry. Left side, Curry. Ilyasova. Outside, Curry. And the foul called on Vasquez. That's his first foul.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle at a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And Baamute's checked in for Patrick Patterson. On its way from Curry for 2. Rebound by the Kings. Parker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks to Cousins. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Looking at Golden State since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they put up. Tops in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about, it was really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
The Kings trail by 16. And here's Vasquez. He dishes it to Thornton. He kicks it to Cousins. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
It's Thompson off the drive. 14 feet away. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thornton passes to Vasquez. Feeds it to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got 6 assists in the game. Barnes sets a screen for Iguodala. Pass to Barnes. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Curry's got 16 points.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Passes it to Cousins. Marcus Thornton on the wing. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, if there's a stat that coaches really would be impressed by and proud of, it's assists, leading the league in assists. And this team is outstanding. Not only do they have excellent scores, but everybody is willing to make the extra pass and share the basketball.
From deep.
Overall, they've just been frigid from outside. I mean, they've got to find a way to get better shots. And they've got to make sure their best shooters are taking those shots. Otherwise, I don't know if they can turn it around.
Gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 17. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Vasquez, guarded by Curry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. McCallum, who's checked in for Vasquez. Warriors leading by 17. Off the inbound pass, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Bart, just piling up points in the paint.
Here's McCallum, guarded by Curry. And McCallum kicks to Cousins. To end the run. Can't get it to go. Here's Barnes. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Damon Bruce, coming to you live on a Friday night. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Sacramento. They've dialed in from long range an incredible shooting performance from outside. Stephen Curry on cruise control in this one against Sacramento. He's racked up 19 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. For the Kings, a different story so far. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. Ben McLemore struggling a bit early on, an abysmal field goal percentage, the shot not cooperating. Checking out some of the games still in progress. For the Suns at U.S. Airways Center, we find them trailing to Oklahoma City. Things are not looking too good for them out there in the third. And the other game also going on still. Miami up on top against the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena. That one's in the third. They're up by 8 at the moment. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now let's head on back out to Kevin and the gang.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, he shot his free throws, that's for sure. I mean, he got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting to the free throw line. Easy points if you can get them.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Bogut out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Mark Jackson as we begin the second half. Thompson up top. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
It's Thompson off the drive. Iguodala off the pick from Bogut. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Leans inside, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. There's the dish to Bogut. Back to Thompson. Thompson left side. Again the miss by Thompson.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for 1 more.
He really is a high flyer, guys. Kind of rare for a power forward, but he needs it because he is undersized.
The Kings have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Free throw no good for Parker. Warriors leading by 18. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Again the miss by Thompson.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Gives him the lead pass. Randall. Bogut the pass to Randall. Patterson on him. The second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Good on the second free throw. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's Vasquez. Not a lot of room. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Vasquez. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Phoenix game turns out for sure.
just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Thornton with it. Picked up by Thompson. And then Cousins with the dunk. Now, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Curry can't get it to go. The Kings trailed by 15. Dishes it to Parker. All sorts of time. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Parker's got 9 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
On the wing, it's Iguodala, who's guarded by Cousins. Back to Thompson. He feeds it to Curry. And the jumper is good. Curry's got 21 in the game. Kings have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
A moment here to take a look at some of the numbers for Andre Iguodala. 6th in steals, 8th in field goal percentage, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And, Steve, I think we should take a look back at his top 10 steals ranking that you mentioned a bit ago. I mean, that's impressive. This guy gets it done. Jumps the passing lanes when appropriate, but he also can pick the pocket of the ball handler, too. How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Well, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Offensive rebound. Here's Cousins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. 12 points, and what a force on the board. Taking over on the glass.
Well, at this point, just stay out of his way, guys. I mean, he is dominating the paint.
Back to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Backing him down is Iguodala. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson. Off target with his 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Back to Patterson. 13 feet away. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Thompson misses.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Cousins with a screen on Thompson. And Thornton kicks to Patterson. And it's sent back by Bogut. But they get it back. Pass to Thornton. And there's the feed to Cousins. Back to Thornton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thornton's got 10 points in the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Back to Curry. Iguodala outside. Thompson. The Kings making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Now some of the numbers NBA wingman have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. Andre Iguodala, #1.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that well, not at center, but at small forward, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
That is so true, Steve. From 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, his touch is really on target from any distance.
Thompson. Defended by McLemore. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They've done a pretty nice job of taking care of the ball here tonight, but they've got to continue to do so to maintain this lead.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Vasquez, that's good.
That's such a field shot, that floater over the top.
Warriors leading by 12. Curry dishes doing it out. Back to Curry. Tries to snap the cold streak. They get it back. Randall. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Marcus Thornton. He's checked in for Sacramento. Curry passes to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Thompson left side. Down low. Randall covered by Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
The Warriors making a switch here. Mills is checked in. Vasquez kicks to McLemore. From outside the arc, count the bucket.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Warriors leading by 13. It's Thompson off the drive. Randall passes to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Randall. Deflected and stolen by Thornton. Launches it. McLemore, no good.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Parker against Curry. And the pass to Thompson. Rejected by Vasquez. But they'll get another chance. And here's Mills from the arc. Can't hit. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Thornton, no good.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Mills, defended by Vasquez. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. Excellent D from Patterson. The Kings trail by 13. McLemore dishes to Vasquez. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Sacramento. Jimmer Fredette comes in for Vasquez. Patterson backs down. He passes to McLemore. Now here's Thornton, covered by Mills. Goes back up, gets it to go. Thornton's got 4 this quarter. Warriors leading by 11. Mills passes to Curry. Here's Randall. The shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Patterson a screen on Barnes. Fredette with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. This one for 3. That's good from Fredette on the assist by Patterson. Fredette's got his first 3 points of the game.
You look back at the footage of Jimmer when he was playing at BYU, and I mean, he'd shoot threes from 6, 7 feet behind the three-point line. So it's all about the shooting range and the offensive.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The Kings trail by 10. kicks to Thornton. He dishes it to Patterson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Passes it to Randall. With the lead pass, it's stolen by Fredette. For the three. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. And I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Klay Thompson is checked in for Steph Curry. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Inside, Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 8. Fredette kicks to Cousins, and he goes in for the dunk. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Here's Mills, defended by Fredette. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Rocket 6. Thompson inside the line. And the Kings making a change here. Vasquez comes in. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Cousins kicks to Thornton. Iguodala with the block. 1:16 left in the third. Barnes to the inside. Here's Randall, and there's a nice one-handed slam. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now, here is Fredette. Guarded closer. Thornton for 3. That drops. Thornton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
Iguodala with it. Now defended by Thornton. Here's Mills. And Parker with the block. Out to Thompson. Clock is at 3. Tries again. Gets it to go. Thompson's got 19 points.
Well, that was the only way he was going to get that shot off. The leaner with his man all over.
Tipped away. He kicks it to Thornton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him. The Kings making a switch here. Here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Perfect inbounds play there. You couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Warriors leading by 5. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Barnes sets a screen for Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Thompson off the pick from Barnes. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return.
This Saturday, March 7th, Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. Be there.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Sacramento. Patterson and Cousins together in the middle. Vasquez out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Parker in at the small forward.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
It's stolen by Curry. Left side Curry. Leads him in there. And stolen by Redick. Here's Parker. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
It's Thompson off the drive. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Feeds it to Barnes. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Bogut. Outside for Curry. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 24.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now here's Vasquez. Dishes to Redick. Iguodala with the block.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
On the wing, Iguodala lets it go with the three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Now here's Vasquez, guarded by Curry. Now Vasquez, he feeds it to Redick. Pass to Cousins. Curry meets him. 9 feet out. No good from Cousins. Warriors leading by 7. Barnes screen on Parker. Curry kicks to Barnes. Another three for Golden State.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Vasquez gets a screen from Cousins. Shot off the screen, and he nails that one right through the net. Redick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Kings trail by 10. Patterson a screen on Curry. Vasquez with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. He's got 19 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
McLemore's checked in for Sacramento. The Kings have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Vasquez kicks to Parker. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Vasquez has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Iguodala, the pass to Randall. Curry. Curry gets the screen from Randall to the middle. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Outside Curry. Back to Iguodala. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
The Kings trail by 11. Vasquez with it. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Mills is checked in, and Vasquez drops them both. Timeout called the Warriors.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
The Warriors making a switch here. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mark Jackson was going over with his team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Iguodala. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
McLemore dishes to Patterson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Patterson's got 4 points this quarter.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Iguodala kicks to Spates, puts it up, takes the lead pass, blocked. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. That free throw, good for McLemore. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 6. The feed now to Iguodala. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson passes to Spates. Rebound by Parker. The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Stolen by Thompson. Pulls up for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cousins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Iguodala with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. There's the pass to Thompson. It's stolen by Vasquez. And the Kings pushing it up now. Vasquez running. Gets it to go.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Thompson, defended by McLemore. Here's Mills. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Defended by McLemore. Well, fade away. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 12 points in just the second half. The Kings trail by 6. Vasquez with it. Now defended by Mills. Vasquez can't get it to go.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamorous stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And Patterson drops them both. Warriors leading by 4. And here's Mills. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to Ilyasova. From the arc. They get the rebound. He dishes it to Thompson. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 26 points.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Vasquez gets a screen from Cousins. Now here's Vasquez. Backing down his Cousins. The jump hook. Second shot opportunity. Iguodala with the block. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Mills. He passes to Spates. Feeds to Thompson. From deep, Ilyasova. It's rebounded by Vasquez. The Kings trail by 7. Passes it to McLemore. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Ilyasova. To the paint. Tipped. Now Vasquez. Lays it up and banks it in. Vasquez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, he's having a great half here. exactly the opposite of the first.
Timeout called the Warriors. And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Klay Thompson. Warriors leading by 5. Curry dishes to Barnes. Ilyasova sets a screen for Barnes. Back to Curry. He kicks to Ilyasova. He feeds it to Mills. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. The Kings trailed by 5. McLemore, the pass to Vasquez. Vasquez gets a screen from Cousins. Tries again, and the layup is good. Cousins has got 13 points in the second half.
He's missed 3 of his 4 field goal attempts here in the fourth, so he's got to step it up to help his club.
Curry kicks to Mills. Ilyasova. The dish now to Mills. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
That's tipped. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. The Kings trailed by 3. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Well, they're not doing themselves any favors. The next possession needs to be a good one. They've got to find their offensive rhythm.
Shots good by Mills.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Patterson. Beyond the arc. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Curry attacking. Dishes it to Mills. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Kings. Parker's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And for Sacramento, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Now here's Vasquez, covered by Mills. Here's Cousins. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Spates. Spates sets a screen. Mills with it. Now guarded by Vasquez. Ilyasova sets a screen for Curry. With the lead pass, it's stolen by Vasquez. And now Sacramento on the break. Floats one up.
Let's look at some numbers for Vasquez. He has 14 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Curry outside. It's tipped. Parker with the steal. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all their way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
Curry gets the screen from Ilyasova. Spates sets a screen. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
You know, the tension could not be any higher right now, and he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. Just a cool customer.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Vasquez with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Vasquez kicks to McLemore. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. And it's 7 points for Ben McLemore. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Iguodala off the pick from Randall. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. Vasquez passes to McLemore. Out of bounds. Kings ball is Sacramento keeps possession. Marcus Thornton. He's checked in for McLemore. Here is Vasquez. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Cousins, covered by Bogut. The drive by Cousins. It's blocked. Dives for it. The Warriors shooting low. They're at 45%. Pass to Bogut. Thompson outside. From downtown. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
And Thornton kicks to Patterson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Cal.
Backing down is Iguodala. And yes!
Oh, what a basket in at the perfect time.
How about his courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Warriors shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Curry with it. Curry gets the screen from Randall. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Curry attacking. It's good!
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 2. 8 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Well, we'll see what they come up with. Plenty of time. If they execute, they should be able to get a good look here.
I agree with you, Steve, but I'd like to see him pound it inside and try to get to the rim.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pouring out the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
I can swallow a bottle of alcohol in her. Feel like Godzilla. Better hit the deck like the cartilla. My whole squad's in here walking around the party. A cross between a zombie apocalypse and Bobby. Rain which is probably the same reason I wrestle with mania shades in this bitch. I'm posse up. Consider it to cost me a costly mistake if they sleeping on me. The hoes better get insomnia. ADHD hydroxy cut. That's the Kabasi. In AA with an AK melee, finna set it like a play date. Better vacate, retreat like a vacay Mayday. This beat is cray cray, Ray J, H-A, laughing all the way to the bank. I spray flames, they cannot tame or placate the monster. You get in my way, I'ma feed you to.
Astro. Yep. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know. Winter's here. My dog will probably do it for Louis Bell. That's just all he know. He don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yep. I tried to show him. Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coast. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 24-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in, Chase B mixes pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, think my jeweler really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish it was a news. Sunset.
Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Plan for keeps, don't play us for weak. Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Plan for keeps, don't play us for weak.
This shit way too formal, y'all know I don't follow suit. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes I made off records I produce. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. Hit my essays, I need the booch. About to turn this function into binary.